Tommy, what a fitting place to end the season, because it was your first game here and it's your last game in the Skeffel Prem.
Yeah, I said to Gary, to be honest, I'll say it now, we was having a chat and whatever, and it's stupid that the pressure was on here to get us up. And I said, it's a bit ironic that we're going to Rusthall, and one way or the other, this could have been my last game at the club, whether we was here or not, if we didn't go up, because it was just, the season was sort of, it's a fantastic season, but I've never been so frustrated in a football season as I have this year. But yeah, a bit of fate, a bit of irony, whatever, but the very first game that I come to was at Rusthall away, and thankfully it's the last time, without being disrespectful to them because they're a good club, but it's my last game as well, and we're out of the league as a club, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, last game is going to talk about the game today, a 0-0 affair, and it wasn't without its moments. Both keepers, we must say, made excellent saves out there.
Yeah, I said to the boys at half time, we've got to be a little bit patient. And to be honest, I thought we should have come in half time 3-1 up. I mean, Jacob's done a brilliant one-on-one save at the end, but their goalies, there's a couple of chances there that he's done fantastically well with, but also from our point of view, we should have done better. But again, difficult conditions, and they're a good side. They're an organised side. And like I said, the boys just don't lose your discipline. I said last week, it's really hard. Once the job's done, it's really hard to keep without, moaning at them, but to keep that momentum going. But I'm just pleased we've gone into the last two games, we gave everything and we've not lost. We wanted to go the rest of the season unbeaten, and we've managed that.
How important was it as well to have it all wrapped up? Because if you look at the leagues, one below us, not the Ishman South, but the Ishman Prem and the National League South, all of them need to be decided today.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Faversham Strike Force as well. So it's a Faversham double. Both the Faversham sides have won their respective leagues. But how important was it to get it wrapped up before today?
I think anything, the sooner you can do it, the better. But the most important thing is as long as you do it. I mean, you look at my mate over at Billericay. He's missed out on promotion by one goal. That's how brutal football can be. And when we report back, anyone would tell you who's played for me, I always say at the start of it, every point counts, every goal counts. And unfortunately, for someone like a mate of mine, it's come unstuck for him a goal, and that's football. But for us to do it, the best thing for me is that we've done it at some horrendous places. We've gone to some really bad pitches, and it's not been disrespectful, just what it is. And we've dug in, and even today against a good side, we've kept a clean sheet. And at the end, obviously, all the football you want to play at the end, it becomes a long ball game, just trying to get something out of the game, which is fully understandable. And I've got a lot of time from down here, like teams like this, and I'm speaking to Jim for the game. He's had an unbelievable season, no matter what. I know they've dipped out, but again, I love the lads at Punjab, so I'm pleased for them that they're in it. So there's a lot of good people in this league that I've bumped into that I know through football, but I'm grateful I ain't got to see him again football-wise. Unless, obviously, whoever comes up, I might have to. But yeah, we move on, and hopefully we build on this. This is the most important thing. We don't throw this away.
And like you said, it's now time to... Season's done, time to have a bit of a rest. But I know that, the work doesn't stop here at this club, especially with everything that we do here. And I know that you're already making those type of phone calls. And is it one of those things now where you must keep a core and start to build around it?
I've never... Someone said last week, I think I said it, I can't remember what I said to you on Monday, it was so manic, but the start of the season, we've got we've only had we've got a small, like 16, 17 players, but it's 13 of them that are still here from the start of the season. So we're not ones to throw people out. Can all them boys play at the level above? Of course they can. When we bring players in, it wasn't with the intention of just for this year, it was on the basis that hopefully we get out this league, and there's not a lot of work to do, but they might not want to stay. It's a dog-eat-dog world football. But I've said to them, this week's complete. Obviously, it's done now. We've got the playoffs, whether they want to go to them, but we'll leave it all this week, and then I'll be making some phone calls. I've got to speak to the chairman yet. We've not even spoke since the Monday game. It's been so manic, and just see what happens next year, because obviously players want to come as well. But the majority of the lads, we've been loyal to them because we believed in them, and they've done a fantastic job this year. And jumping up the level isn't really a massive issue for the majority, for all of them in there, to be honest.
As well, only 2 losses this year. That is some record to go out there. And only be defeated twice. Once was at, I don't want to remind you, but once was at VCD where the game changed on a pivotal moment. But once was at home as well to Larkfield in the last few minutes. But how as important has it been to, especially we've come back to games as well. You think of like Erith and Belvedere and games like that. But
the thing for me, that's it. Like Erith and Belvedere, we were poor, but we dug in, and to be honest, we should have come away with it because we got a stonewall penalty turned out. There's loads of little bits that I'll go for everything. Even to fair play to Larkfield, they beat us up at home. So we were devastated to getting a point and then end up getting a winner. But there's no givens. For me, VCD, we were awful the first half, but there was a pivotal moment that the linesman's absolutely killed the game. That's the other thing I'm so glad of. Thank God, whatever that sin bin is, just get rid of it. It's ridiculous. You can't keep penalising the lower levels. I said the other week to you, I said they should do it the league above, and you said they did, but they don't. And I'm like, they've had 2 years of it now, Brownie. So if they want all the stats out of it, work out what it's done. And if it's like much for much, just get rid of it.
Personally, as a referee myself, I don't think it. I don't think it really helps that much.
Consent, you go what, book him, done. Another one red, but just. For me, it killed VCD because I'm not just saying it. We got back in the game at 2-1.
I agree.
We was on the momentum, and it wasn't even a massive shout. So, but yeah, things like that. Just get rid of the people messing about with football so much now. But that's one of the things, a sin bin, right?
Yeah, let's not dwell on. And another stat that came out of today. I know I know Whitstable couldn't beat it. Was we have the highest average attendance in the league, and that's something that everyone's proud of here. That's Gary, the bar staff, myself as well, and everyone that's involved. And that's come from everything that the club. So winning games and being great with what we do. How important is it to keep that going
that's
as well?
That's the most important thing. Most important thing, because we want to progress in every aspect possible. You want to go. We're going up next year. It's going to be tough, but we're not going in to make the numbers up. But we're going to go in and have a right go at it, and we're demanding everything. But it's off the pitch that's the most important thing. That's got to grow with it. When I first spoke to Gary, we were sort of emulating what Chatham's were doing and things like that. And it's very hard to, do. But we're slowly, getting there. But all you can do is win games and be positive, and hopefully, the clubhouse, everything is such a fantastic venue now. It attracts, it has attracted a lot of interest. So hopefully next year we've already booked a couple of friendlies in from higher levels. So we want to bring one, we've got to go away, one at home, but we want to bring the good teams down, and obviously we want to be tested as well. But the most important thing is the football club and the town and the fans.
I won't keep you any longer. Well done on a great season. Thank you for all the highs and lows, and on a personal note as well, thank you for all the guidance and everything we've done here at the club and up the Lilywhites.
Yeah, thanks, Brownie. Again, thank you to you and Daisy and everyone. You've been brilliant. It's hard sometimes because you know how much I love to. I'm trying to have a drink, Brownie. You always have to come and get me and all that. But I appreciate it, and it's good that they get feedback. And I'd like to think I've been honest all season.
No, we have,
so that's all you can be. But up the Lilywhites, and please God, see you all next year.
Thank you. By request of Tommy, I have got Daisy Brown, club photographer here. Daisy, stand up straight.
Okay.
Daisy, when you started this season, you wasn't a photographer, you wasn't anything, you was just a kid that came along, and now you're world renowned.
Yay!
How did you feel?
Really good. I'm very happy that I'm a photographer for Faversham. It's a very special interview for me.
Very good time for you. And have you had any games that you've really enjoyed this year?
Probably any game with Billy.
Any game with Billy? You miss Billy Bennett, yeah?
I miss Billy.
Billy Bennett. What has been your goal of the season?
When we were at... I don't know where we were at, but it was when Woody done it.
Done the night? Well, at home, the first one at home.
No. It was in December. In December,
okay. And how much do you credit all of your hard work to your dad?
30%.
30%?
30%.
I mean, I get 30% your wage.
No.
Well, Daisy, I know that the fans love you. I know it's the first time you've ever been in front of camera. So thank you for all your hard work this season, Daisy. And up the Lilywhites!
Up the Lilywhites!